All right, 4th and 5th graders, coil review. Taken my piece of clay, pinched it out like a hot dog. Remember that my goal is not to press down on the clay, it's to press kind of this way, back and forth. And I can use light pressure. I'm standing, and I'm gonna roll it from my fingertips to my wrist. Notice what my hands do. I'll move them down here again. My fingers are kind of going this way because the goal is that I'm moving the clay these directions to make this longer. Okay, so I'm gonna roll out and back, out and back. Gentle, gentle, gentle pressure. If it starts making a bump sound, bump, 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 that means we've got a part that's too tall. I can set up that tall part, push it down with my fingers, and gently start rolling again. Standing up, back and forth, gentle, gentle, gentle pressure. Moving the coil this way till it's about as thin as my pinky. Okay, once you've rolled out a nice coil, I would roll out a couple of these. Once I have this nice coil, now I can start working on those variations that I see on my sheet. Let's say I wanted to make a spiral or something I call a brain coil. So whatever I do to my coil, I have to use my scoring tool to score it. Add a little bit of slip. Use that paper that Mrs. Snyder gave us and our plan to make something I call the brain. Just gonna go out and back. If you have any parts that crack, I can use a little bit of water. This is the brain coil. It's only gonna be part of the brain. But there's that first little part. Now I take my base, and to attach it to my base, I'm gonna score. I'm going to score the bottom or whatever part I'm going to attach to my base. Slip, slip. Remember, see how deep those are? You really want it nice and deep so that it's going to really stick like Velcro. I stick it on there. So we did score, we did slip, we did stick. The last step is to smooth. If I take my hand on the outside, kind of tilt it this way, I'm going to zoom in. You can either use your finger, you can use a tool. I'm using the back of my fork or that wooden tool in your kit. Look how I'm smoothing the inside of these coils. Not only am I smoothing them to each other, I'm also going to smooth them to the base. That way, everything is really nice and stuck together. You want to do this as you go, so it's easy to get my hand in there. So see how it's smooth now on the inside, but the outside still has that beautiful coil. So now I could get another coil, keep going around. I could use the same variation, or I could try something different. I'm gonna make sure I score. And on this one, I could even score the side if I'm attaching it to something, and add on that new coil.